This video is to demonstrate how to import the DACC General Education Outcomes rubric into your Canvas course when you want to use your own rubric and grading criteria and add the General Education Outcomes rubric in addition. It's important that you determine before importing the Outcomes rubric whether you will use the Gen Ed rubric points in addition to your rubric points or if you will not use the Gen Ed rubric points. After you have created the General Education Assessment activity and added your own rubric, you'll click on the pencil icon to edit the rubric. Next, scroll to the magnifying glass icon that says Find Outcome. This will bring up the DACC General Education Skills folder. Click on the folder and you will see that communication and personal and social responsibility are the essential skills available for selection. It's important to click on the folder because you may find outcomes that are not part of the General Education Essential Skills, and you do not want to use those. I will import the communication component skills into my activity. For communication, all three component skills are required to be assessed. First, click on the folder for communication, and I'm going to select COM 1.1 Genre and Medium Awareness. For this demonstration, I made the decision to not use the General Education rubric points in addition to the rubric I made for the activity. Therefore, I will click on Use this criterion for scoring to ensure that the box is unchecked. Next, I'm going to click on Import. And you'll see that this component skill was added in addition to the rubric that I already created. I am going to now follow the same procedure again. I'm going to click on Find Outcome, the Communication folder, the next component skill, where I have to click on Use this criterion for scoring each time I import one of the component skills and click Import. We'll go back and do that a third time. Click on Find Outcome, the Communication folder, the next component skill. Make sure to unclick the box that says Use this criterion for scoring and click Import. Now that the component skills have been added to the rubric, the final step is to update the rubric. In this case, I will be using this rubric for assignment grading. And you can see that my rubric was 50 points before I started, and it's 50 points now. That means that I have not added any additional points by adding the General Education Communication Essential Skill. So I've updated the rubric. You can now use your own scoring criteria to assess the students. To do so, I'm going to demonstrate this. I'm going to the speed grader, and so to assess the students you will need to click on View Rubric. I'm going to enlarge this, and you can see the full rubric is here from the activity. In addition, you'll find the General Education Essential Skill of Communication. It's important to note that you must click on each of the criteria to grade and assess the student. This student, who is the test student, will say, did an excellent job on this assignment. Then I have to assess also, did the student master the communication essential skill in the course? So I'll look at each component skill, and this student mastered each area. So the final step is to click on Save. And you can see that there is the green color in each area, which indicates that I have clicked on each of the component skills, and you can see the points have been added to the grade out of 50. It's important, because I use this rubric for grading, that I do not change this number, or it will corrupt the data and I will not be able to collect it. This process must be completed for each student, regardless of the type of activity that was used for the assessment.